You know, we absolutely panic when our smartphones hit like 1% battery. It is a full-blown emergency and we scramble for a charger.
Oh, yeah.
But when we hit 1%, we just, I don't know, drink another coffee and keep pushing. So today we're doing a custom-tailored deep dive into your grade 12 Get Involved textbook to help you fix that. We are extracting the exact vocabulary and hidden rubric traps for Unit 7, which is going unplugged.
Right, so you can completely outsmart this exam. And, well, cracking this test really starts with understanding what the test makers actually want to see.
Exactly.
They are heavily contrasting a hectic, exhausting, or dull modern life with the actual art of chilling out. So to hit those top score bands, you can't just say, I rested.
Right, because that's too simple.
Exactly. You need to deploy their exact target phrases. I mean, things like putting your feet up, taking a breather, and fittingly recharging your batteries.
Okay, wait. It is incredibly ironic that we use a piece of technology language like recharging your batteries to describe disconnecting from our screens.
Yeah, that's true.
We're literally using machine terms to describe being human, which is wild.
It really is. But keep in mind, unplugging in Unit 7 isn't just about sitting on the couch.
Oh, there's more.
Yeah. The graders are also looking for the active side of the unit, getting active. That means using phrases like strengthening muscles and bones or getting into a new hobby.
Wait, hold on. If you're rushing against the clock in the exam hall, can't you just use a simple word like exercise?
I mean, I wish you could.
Do you really need the whole strengthening muscles and bones mouthful?
Unfortunately, yeah, you do. Relying on basic vocabulary is basically the quickest way to lose points.
You see.
The grading rubrics show they aren't testing your general English fluency. They're testing your mastery of this specific unit's jargon, so you just have to play their game.
Okay, so memorize the exact phrases. Got it. But looking at the sources here, it seems like the real tripwire on this test is the expressions using make and do.
Oh, absolutely. It's the biggest trap by far. The baseline rule the textbook gives is this make is for creating, producing, or deciding.
Like, make an effort.
Exactly, or make up your mind. You are bringing something into existence. Do, however, is for activities, work, or obligations.
So that would be like, do your best or do damage.
Right, or do you good.
Hold on, though. I'm looking at the list of exceptions right now. If make is for creating things, how does make off with fit into that?
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Because that means escaping with stolen goods. You aren't creating anything except, like, a getaway. And what about do up, like zipping your coat? That doesn't feel like a big obligation.
Well, this is exactly why graders love testing them, because they break the rule. Phrasal verbs often evolve like slang over time.
Makes sense.
With make off with, you can actually think of it as making distance between yourself and the crime scene. Knowing that weird underlying logic helps it stick in your brain way better than just rote memorization.
That's actually a really great trick.
You also need to watch out for make out, which means to understand something with difficulty, and make for, which is moving toward a place.
So you basically treat them like cheat codes. You memorize the weird ones because you know the teacher's just waiting to catch you on them.
Exactly. But knowing those exceptions won't save you if you don't package them correctly in the end.
Right, the grading rubric.
Yeah, the Band 5 rubric, which is the top score, demands you follow 4 specific task steps.
Yeah.
That's think, prepare, write, and check.
Let's clarify that real quick because prepare sounds like just generic brainstorming to me.
Right, but it's much more than that. The rubric specifically looks for evidence that you've structured your ideas and selected those precise make and do verbs before you draft a single sentence.
Wow, okay.
But the ultimate key to a Band 5 is combining that Unit 7 vocabulary with the passive voice.
Okay, let's make that concrete for everyone listening. Think of the active voice as a spotlight on who caused the action, like, I dropped the phone.
Great example.
The passive voice shifts the spotlight to the result the phone was dropped. So the graders want to see you manipulate that spotlight to sound more formal and objective.
Right. Spot on. So instead of writing, I made a mistake, you shift the spotlight and write, a mistake was made. It elevates the writing instantly.
Makes total sense.
And a quick warning on that check step. The rubric explicitly drops you into lower score bands for spelling errors. So, double check everything.
So your battle plan is clear. You pack your essay with those exact unplugged phrases, deploy the weird make and do exceptions like make off with, and shine the spotlight on the result using the passive voice.
Yeah, it is really all about showing the graders exactly what they asked for.
But before you head into your exam, just consider this. The entire point of Unit 7 is to unplug, take a breather, and escape the exhaustion of modern life.
True.
But by putting it on a strictly graded high-pressure exam, haven't they just turned relaxing into one more stressful obligation you have to be evaluated on? Think about that, and good luck this week.